Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This week we are going to be doing a what's for dinner, but we are going to be doing a $5 challenge. So all of the ingredients are going to cost you $5 or less, depending on how many you have in your household. So I have 4 in my household, and some nights I eat alone. My husband has a different, unique schedule, we shall say. So some of these might be under $3, but it really just depends. It also depends what state you're in, I've learned. So just bear with me on the ingredients here. I'm not going to type them out and show you the prices, but I am going to list all of the ingredients and the recipes in the description box below. We have just about everything for anyone you could think of on your list. Make sure to let me know what recipe you like the most, and if you are excited, let's get right into this week's What's for Dinner. Welcome to this week's What's for Dinner. We are kicking it off with some enchiladas. We are going to do it with quinoa, bell pepper, and onion. I just mixed that the other day, did a big batch of it. I'm going to have some of this organic red enchilada sauce. We get the mild because I'm a wimp and can't handle spice. And then I'm going to put some of the new Kite garlic and herb on the bottom of the tortilla. I'm going to throw in some diced green chilies, and then I'm going to roll them up and put some more sauce on top. And then for everybody else, I actually have some pulled chicken in the oven. I'm going to top theirs with some Colby Jack cheese, regular cream cheese, and the rest of the ingredients minus the Kite Hill. Everybody else is going to have some sour cream, and I am just going to enjoy mine al fresca. So we are going to put some avocado on there and tomato and lettuce. So let me show you how I put everything together. My family enjoys these enchiladas with some guacamole, sour cream, tomato, and lettuce, but you can choose whatever toppings that you would like. Tonight it is just me and my son. I have a ton of veggies from my last farmer's market haul to use up, so we are going to have some crispy Brussels sprouts. I just half mine, put some olive oil, salt, pepper, and garlic powder right onto the pan here. And I'm also going to try a new recipe. These are the Sophies vegan shrimp tenders. They are breaded, and I'm gonna give them a try. I'm going to make them a coconut shrimp style, and it is recommended that you deep fry these, but generally I like to bake. I try and stay away from too much excess oil, and they tasted just as good. I baked them at 425 for around 25 minutes, and now I'm going to toss them in some Thai chili sauce, and then I am going to put them in some coconut flakes. I'm making sure each one is coated pretty well, and this is the low-fat coconut flakes from Sprouts. I really enjoy these on smoothies, but I like them in savory dishes like this one as well. I'm going to put this on a parchment line baking sheet and bake them for another 10 minutes to make sure they are super crispy. I'm going to serve them with my Brussels sprouts here. You could put some rice on this or quinoa, but it was just me and my son, and I wasn't that hungry tonight, so I served it with some Thai chili mayo that I made up, and we are moving on to the next dinner. So this is going to be our take on a KFC bowl, and you will see that I have some vegan tenders in here, mashed potatoes, corn, some green onions, and homemade gravy. Alright, I'm just going to show you here how I do my mashed potatoes. I've been doing this for a while now, but I really enjoy doing it like this. So what you do is bake a lot of potatoes at a time, but before you bake them, you just slit a little slice around the center here, and then you also just poke little holes, and then it peels right off. We enjoy some of the skin on our potatoes. You could certainly peel more of this if you wanted, but then I smash them and put some vegan butter and garlic in there and call it good. So this is the base of our KFC bowls, and then we top everything else on, and I'll show you how I put everything together.
I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly.
So now that my mashed potatoes are all good, I put some frozen corn on there, and I am now topping it with those vegan tenders. You could top this with whatever you want. If you want to leave it out, that's totally fine too. And then this is my homemade gravy. I will have everything listed down below, but it's basically veggie bouillon, soy milk, a dash of soy sauce, a dash of liquid smoke, and then a cornstarch slurry to thicken it up. I'm gonna toss in some green onions because it wouldn't be me without a bunch of green onions. These are super filling, savory, and you could even throw some kale in there just to make it a bit more healthy. And now the next night we are gonna enjoy some big salads. I always bulk my salads up with some potatoes, but I do like making homemade dressings. They are my favorite things to make. And this one is my take on a bacon ranch dressing. I used to get this at a restaurant back home, but the base of it is going to be some mayo, just like your typical ranch. You're gonna have some lemon juice as well, some chives, some dill, a little bit of parsley, and some of these bacon bits. So these bacon bits are accidentally vegan, most of them are, and I like to make a big batch of it and shake it up in this mason jar, and all I do is add about a fourth or a third cup of water in there. That's an ingredient that you won't see, and about a fourth cup of some soy milk.
Where you wanted me, I'm by the byway, waiting for your lead. I don't wanna fall in love like this, but I can't help to fall for you repeatedly.
All right, I recreated a summer corn salad. So I have some spinach in there. I have some golden potatoes that are baked on the bottom of the salad. I have some tomatoes, English cucumber. I have some corn that I steamed, and then I'm gonna top it with my dressing as well as some hemp seeds. If I were to serve this for my family, I would put some shrimp or salmon on it. My husband really likes it with grilled chicken, but to be honest, I am probably the only one in my household that enjoys salads as much as I do. I really enjoy big salads because they are super filling, and as you know, I love my veggies, so this is a great way to enjoy it with some of my homemade dressing. Let me know if you give this one a try. This is a little bit different, and let me know if you want to see some more of my salad recipes with some homemade dressings, because I absolutely love making videos like that. Alrighty, my friends, that is going to do it for this week's What's for Dinner. Make sure to let me know what recipe was your favorite, what recipes you're thinking about trying. As always, stay adventurous, stay creative. I'll see you next time, y'all. Bye.